Hello and welcome back to Animal Crossing. So I'm here on Bramble and I'm going to be doing a very overdue build. So if you remember, I did this land bridge last time. I also did this orchard, this apple orchard for Goldie. Well, today I'm going to be doing this little area over here, which I have moved Bee over to. So this is going to be Bee's house and her little garden area, as well as across this land bridge that I have just built. This time it's going to be over sort of some ponds and some waterfalls. There is a little bridge over there, and over here we have the tailor's build that I did previously and a new museum build. So there's quite a lot to do. I've done an awful lot of terraforming. I still have a lot more terraforming to do, and I don't quite know fully what I'm doing going on the right hand side here, so forgive me if it's looking a little bit patchy. I'm not sure what I'm doing over there yet, so I'm where the sort of path is, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to do this side, since I don't know if I'm going to go maybe in this direction on this level, if I'm going to lower it down to the second level, if I'm going to continue this little pond area into more of a river. I've not quite worked that out, but I realised I was taking too long to sort of decide what I was doing, and so it would be better if I just start the build now and work the rest out later. Okay, and speaking of which, I'm going to start off with this area over here. So as always, I've marked out little areas where I plan on putting my bushes and my trees and things. So I'm going to go ahead and just start putting things down, since I guess I know roughly what I'm going to be doing. I've also got quite a few items placed down here, and then more flowers, more bushes and things, a few trees over here, so I can pick them up as I go. But I have to admit, I have been avoiding doing this build for a little while. I went through a little I don't know if I call it build block, but it doesn't always work out the way I intend. Things don't really go that smoothly. I end up walking around in circles and not quite feeling it, whereas I feel like as this develops, I got back into it. So that does happen from time to time. I'm sure we all have the same issue or similar issues as we build, and for me this was a bit of a difficult one, something I definitely struggled with, but I feel like I'm certainly kind of over it now. So thankfully, I feel as if I can get into this a little bit more. Anyway, hopefully I won't need to pick up too much stuff here. But what have I got here? I've got a tree here. I'll do that last. I've got some flowers here. So let's just put one of these down. And this is really not going to be very visible. So let's just put one of these down, since it kind of shows a little bit being one of the blue ones. But right, do I have enough space to pick up these things? Maybe not all of it, but most of it. So let's go ahead and do that. Have I got any more flowers on me? I do. Let's just stick one here to give me an extra space. Okay. And let's pick up the rest of this. And my pockets are full, so maybe not quite all of it. I don't want this to be too sort of fenced in. Not exactly. So let's see, did I pick up a barrel? Nope, doesn't look like it. Is it here? Nope, maybe I do have it on me then. Oh, and I found it, it's over here. Okay, right, I've already got really full inventory space. This is going to be a tree. Do I have a tree on me? And I do, so I suppose I don't want a very large tree, so I guess I'll go with this one. And I'll stick a small sapling tree behind it, of which I don't seem to have, so I'm just going to use an apple. That's fine. Okay, and that gives me a tiny bit of space, so let's pick up this barrel. So I don't really know exactly what I'm doing, but I have got a few items in mind, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with this barrel first. Oh, I have all these fences because I'm going to do the land bridge. I honestly probably should have started up there But since I'm here now, I'm going to just continue doing what I'm doing over here first. I suppose I should have plenty of wheat fields, so let's start putting those down, since that'll create quite a bit of room for me. That'll do fine just over there. I want a couple over here as well, so maybe like here-ish. And maybe directly below it if there's enough space. Something like that. Maybe even have a mush lamp. What colour is this? Is that a brown one? That's okay. Oh, I might want to move this over a little bit more though, so I can tuck it like over here. Let's see if I can get that in that space. Something like that. I think that looks just fine. And I can then, I suppose I can pick these things up so it's off the floor, because I know what I want to do here. I want to use this project table, preferably not like that. Something like there. I think that looks fine. It's not quite central because there's not really a center, I don't think. Maybe something like this, because I want something here as well. I can always move it. And some potted plants, so these ones. I don't know if I can get them to move around, but that's fine. Some apple jams. Do I have 2 of those? I do. Since there is a apple orchard over here, I thought it'd be quite nice to have some apple jam. I don't know if I want to put some apple jam here. I could just put these for now, just some apples. So it seems like it's come from the farm over there. And I wanted a little seat somewhere, and I have a wooden stool, so this can go right around here. They're not quite the same colour, but I do think it's close enough. And finally, the item I found eventually was the flower bed. I've not used these yet, but they are quite a nice item, and so I think that would look great here, almost like a little gardening area, a little potted plant area. I might just move it slightly over actually, because once that tree goes down it's going to cover it a little bit, since I want maybe quite a large tree here. Let's see, fence wise I might just grab some country fencing, put one here, maybe another wheat field, and then put down this tree. So do I have an apple tree on me? I have plenty, that's perfect. Let's do that right now. Okay, it's a very little garden. It's not anything massive, but I think it's quite a nice little area for her. It's actually like quite cozy up like against the town hall area. I know Goldie has an absolutely huge area, but I might make her actual inner home into like B I'm talking about, into more of a kitchenette, sort of like very nice and cozy, very cute little farmhouse type thing. So we're almost done. I might just stick something in this corner here, maybe just some log stakes, and just like that. I think that's just fine. So unless I feel like I need anything else to go down here, that's quite nice. It'd be nice if I could see them sitting here every now and again under this tree. Right, I do have the back side of this house to do. So let's see, what fencing do I want to use? I do have the wooden partitions as well that I plan on using. So maybe the fencing first. So let's get some hedges out first, and put them right up against, I think that's as far as I can get, right up against this house, since you won't really be seeing it, and because it's the shorter of the two, I think you'll be able to see the wooden fence from behind. But in this corner, maybe some country fencing, or should I do it here actually, so it's in front? Maybe here in front, because I can then grab one of these and maybe at an angle stick a wheat field down, since they're my favourite item. Yeah, something like that. Great. I'm probably going to use quite a few more, but let's get the wooden partitions down. And let's hope they fit behind here. That looks about right. I think I can fit another one here. It's just a way of using up the space, which is going to be mostly walkway, honestly. That was it there. There we go. Yeah, just a way of using up the space, which is mostly walkway, without blocking the view of anything. So, do I have any more wheat fields? And I do. One here, and probably just one roughly here. Maybe at a different angle if it will let me. A half tile, please. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay. So that was quite quick, but I guess I'm done with this area. I do kind of love its placement. It doesn't block anything. So I like how I can still go across this bridge. And that's perfect. It's not in the way. It's not compromising my view. I can still see where I'm walking. And I can still go down here. And I can't really see it from down here. But it's there. You know, it's not like super in the way, but yeah, that's perfect. I'll keep that right there. I wasn't quite sure when I put the house down, but when it built, it looked great to me. Once again, I'm using the same paving as always, and I really love the contrast of the two. I think they look great. Let's pick up all these wheat fields, and you know what? I better dive straight down here and start working on these two areas, since I'm going to put these fences down. It might be a bit of a struggle. I'll do my best. So let's see. I might have to use some of my waterscaping to sort of get these fences into place. It might be messy, but I'll do my best. I might even have to do some more paving if I manage to knock them out, but let's see what I can do first. Right, can I push this? I can, but I doubt I'm going to be able to push it against the wall once I want it. No, okay. So let's push this all the way. And maybe I will... Oh, I can't even push it all the way. Okay, I might knock out the bridge. I think that'd be the easiest method of this. Rather than messing with the waterscape. So you'll have to watch me put the paving back on the bridge once I get this where I want it. So apologies for the messiness, but I'll fix it. It'll be fine. I promise. Right, now can I push this? Okay, I can. I think I like leave a little gap. I think that's right. If it's wrong, that will be a big shame. Right, is it just that? Can I get this into place without having to mess with the... I can, okay. Oh wait, can I? I can't seem to push this. Oh no, okay, I might have to mess with this a little bit more, so I'll try knocking out a bit more of this bridge. And hopefully that'll be enough. Let's see. Oops, that wasn't quite right. I think I need to push it first, and then I need to pull it back. Great, okay, that's in place, and can I fit the last one here? Okay, that's great. That is where I want that, but let's try and fix this mess I've made. Hopefully this doesn't take too much wiggling around, but I have maybe got a harder time on the other side, so... Oh no. Oh, it let me. Perfect. Okay, great. I guess I'm done on this side. I'm not going to do any more than that. Let's get this last fence down. Just like this. And let's put the floor back up here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that flooring code. Okay, and there we go. And now I'm going to try and do it on the other side, and hopefully it's not too messy. I do see I have I think this is a bush placement down here, so hopefully I can do this first. And it does look like it's letting me. I'll stick this down here for now. Great, and I do feel I'm gonna have to knock out this wall to get this fence in, but let's see anyway if it'll let me. I'm kind of doubting it. I think it needs to be about there, so nope. Let's go ahead and knock out a little bit more of this, but there is a fair bit of space over this side, so it should be okay. It's just this one's a bit of an awkward one. Okay, and one more for measure, why not? For good measure. Okay, one more push, and then another pull. Or is that too far over? Can I push it any more? Okay, I think that's where it wants to be, roughly there. So let's fill this back in, and I'll do the floor once again, and hopefully that'll be all my messing around with this land bridge. Okay, and there we go, that's the flooring back in. Let's now, do I do the fencing first, or do I try and do this bit first? This is nothing is here in front of me, so I'm just going to put down this here just to sort of like make sure I don't get any weeds here growing or anything. This is a tree, so I feel like I might need to get the fence down first. This is some flowers, and I don't have any flowers, so let's just squeeze by and grab some of those. Okay, and slowly but surely we are getting there, so let's go ahead and put some flowers. I think these cosmos will do. We're not going to be seeing much of them anyway. The tree I want, I guess I'll go with a hardwood tree. And let's pray this fence goes into place, otherwise I might have messed that up a little bit, and I'll have to pick that tree up once again. Okay, will it let me push it? Oh no. I am gonna have to pick this tree up. I guess that's not a huge deal. I do have some more apple jam to eat, so maybe I was gonna use that as decoration. Oh, I had plenty on me. I could have just picked it up straight away. Never mind, there are plenty of trees I am going to have to pick up later on anyway. I can always make more apple jam if I need it. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the tree placement. I do have a hedge here, but am I going to be able to squeeze by? I might be able to squeeze by. Right, let's put a maybe another thing on the floor actually first. So like maybe just one of these. I'm going to stick this here. I'm going to aim for a middle placement of a wheat field. It's not fully on there. I want it to be kind of half on, half off. And there we go, that's about right. And then let's put in the final piece of fencing to complete the look of this land bridge, since I really do like the look of it. Great. With that, I should be safe enough to put this final hedge in, so let's go with one of these. I don't know what I'm going to be doing down here on this side, like I said, so I'm going to be ignoring that and just doing those edges for now. Let's see. That looks quite nice on the left there. I'm happy with that. Now let's get down here and do some more on the right here. So I've got a few bush placements and a tree placement, so it should be pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and stick maybe another hydrangea on this side, maybe a holly on this side. I'm going to go ahead and put an apple tree here since I need the height. And then for now, just another wheat field. Let's see, can I get it sort of middle placement again? No, not there, although that wouldn't be terrible, honestly. And I'm not sure it's going to let me. Oh, and there, I finally got it. Okay. And I think that will do. I might end up putting a lot of paths down here just to hide this area. I suppose I could do that now, but I'm gonna leave that since yeah, I might mostly hide it with trees. What am I doing? I don't really want to sort of like make it look nice only to then cover it up. I'm gonna need some more bushes and things, so I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back with a much fuller inventory of things, so let's go ahead and work down here first where I started. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in a bush space here. I don't really want to block too much of this view off since it's quite nice down there, so just to kind of make it feel like it is sort of blocked off, I'm gonna just pepper the edge here with a few items, nothing too crazy, so something like that. I'm gonna put some flowers here, so maybe a couple of these, so it's slightly different and not the same flower over and over again. I left a space here for a roundabout bush, so I'm gonna go ahead and maybe stick that there. You wouldn't really want to run into that holly bush, but hopefully you won't. And before I forget, I like to cover up this area with some stone fencing, the sort of like awkward bit here and here. And I might even do the same thing on this side. Oh no, I don't have any space for that, so I won't be. Just on this side then, I'm gonna cover up this little space. Right, a tree here, and I'm gonna go with, I guess, a large orange tree. I'm gonna go with, oh, maybe another item here, rather than a fence. Yeah, okay. What have I got? I've got a wooden bucket. Would that look nice over here? Going a little bit off topic here, but maybe I'll put it over here instead. How close can I get it to this barrel? I mean, I'm gonna put this up. I can't push it. Come here. There. That looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there, I think. Yeah, I think I prefer it here. Okay. Back to looking at my inventory. Let's see. Okay, I might go with this this mush log. My only problem is I don't really know what to put on top of them ever. Do I have an orange? Let's see. Do I have one here? And I have a whole stack. I don't really need a whole stack, but let's just use it for now. Oops, wrong one. And let's just drop this on top. So it kind of looks like it came off that tree a little bit. I can see that balloon, and I'm fiercely ignoring it. It's very tempting. I have been running around popping all of my balloons, so ignoring it has been quite the challenge. Anyway, right, I don't want a full tree on this side, I think. So just a half tree, a nursery tree, which I think was this one, a bush, so I guess I'll go with one of these, and to hide the nursery tree I guess I'm going to go with a wheat field. Great, I'm not going to do the right hand side, so I guess I did put like a place here for some flowers. There we go. Perfect, that looks great. I'm not going to do the right hand side yet because maybe it's going to continue in this direction. I really don't know yet. Maybe it would make sense that there is another, like a crossways here, because there's down here, there's a cross here, and there's this way, so maybe I can go this way, but I don't know if I'm going to go on this level or go down. I've not yet decided. So I guess we're going to go across the bridge, and I might just fill in this area first since it sort of connects with my previous build, and then I think I'll sweep around, do the front, and do this area before going up the steps. I have a whole bunch of items placed over here, mostly wheat fields honestly, but let's go ahead and pick these up. This is terribly tempting with it right above my head, but I am going to ignore it still. Okay, and I'm back. So I guess first off I'm going to fill in these spaces. I kind of do want this to be a little bit not very symmetrical, but kind of symmetrical. So whatever I do on this side, I'm probably going to do the same on the other. I don't happen to have another one of those hedges on me right now, so I'm just going to fill in this gap and pretend that that is there, since as you can see I kind of have a semi-symmetrical pattern going on over here. Right, in this very obvious gap I'm going to stick a wheat field, and it missed entirely where I wanted it to go. Let's try again. Roughly around here, maybe another one here. Another fence here, since I want a tree to go right here. Oh, and to sort of like block off this area, I did pick up a log bench. So, yeah, that looks good. I think that did go on there quite squarely. I thought that pattern would look quite nice under the log there. You're not going to see much behind this tree, so I might just leave it like that. Maybe I'll fill in this space with like a bush or something at the end if I feel like it needs it. Here I did pick up another mush lamp, so maybe just if I can tuck it a little bit like that, so it's not really very focal, but it is there. Another hedge here, so I'll go with this Camilla bush. And I think I'm going to go with a street lamp because I did pick up 2 of those. So I want to do one sort of like on each side. I guess it will be sort of here-ish. Roughly around there, I think. Yes, I might be slightly off. No, I think that is about even. And then I wanted to, I guess I want a tree here. I should probably do the fence behind it before I make it too complicated. So let's get some country fencing out. So like here, and then a plant petition. Do I have those? I do. Since I think they're a great combination. The same thing on this side. Okay. And I guess one more of each. And then I'm going to put a tree in the middle. Maybe even a little tree. Do I want a smaller tree? Because then the sapling can just slide on behind. But do I have a small? I do not. Let's go grab one of those then. Okay, and I'm back, and I'm looking to make this a little bit symmetrical. So I did go ahead and pick up some more things, and let's throw this holly bush down here first. Am I going to do this area? I might as well. There's a wheat field here. Let's see if I can get it anyway. A wheat field here. Perfect. And I guess just another fence will do on this side. So this bit isn't that symmetrical, but that's okay. It is a completely different sort of landscaping on the side. So let's see. What am I going to put here? I guess just a Camilla, because I really want to use a lot of my blues over here. So I'll go ahead and put them down. I think one here. One on the other side here. And before I forget, the smaller tree in the centre. So I want the nursery here. The larger tree here. Sorry, the large young. The large young one. And then some flowers. So I'll go with tulips either side. Like that. And some green mums on these sides, and I can hear another balloon above me right now. Never mind. I could put some fruit trees in, but I think I might just go with some normal hardwood trees either side. I think I've used quite a lot of I guess fruit trees around, so maybe this will do, and it's nice and centre. So yeah, I think that looks quite nice. I also picked up the what's it called? The party lights. This one. And That's as close as it's getting. But I think that sets that off quite nicely. Above that, I am going to want maybe another tree and to almost give it like a triangle effect, and a few more things. So let's go and grab the rest of my items and maybe a few more trees and things to fill in this space. Okay, and I am back, and I think if I can fit another wheat field here, I will. Okay, and that looks just fine. Over here I have a little bit more space. Am I going to leave this corner bare? I'm not sure. I suppose what I'll do is I will maybe come back to it, because it feels like it could kind of do with something here, but then also I think that would maybe narrow the space, you know, for me to actually walk back and forth. So maybe at the end I'll come back to that. For now though, let's throw down some flowers, a little bush here, and I guess I'm just gonna put some hedges back here, since it's kind of like squared off a bit awkwardly. And I guess, whereabouts am I gonna want to put this wheat field? I want to hide this area a little bit. Maybe that's just fine like that. It will certainly look a lot more hidden once I put the tree in. So let's just do that. And what tree do I want here? Maybe just a cherry tree, like that. That does hide off that area there quite a bit. So I have done a little planning down here, because back here is my beach area. So I've left myself a little hideaway back run here, so I can get to that area just fine. I also want to be able to jump across from here. I don't know what I'm doing in this direction though, so maybe this will be a large ledge, maybe it won't. I don't know yet. Like I said, I've not really decided, but they're open there for, you know, the potential changes in the future. I did also pick up this because I think it looks great. It has no functionality because there's literally this staircase right here, but I think it's very cute, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that right there. Anyway, moving back to what I should be doing, this area. So I still have plenty of these hydrangeas. So let's see, actually, am I going to have to move that? And where do I want my fencing to go? Like this? Like that, maybe? Yeah, that looks okay. It's not the worst. And then I'm going to do the same on this side, so another hydrangea. And I do have, fencing? Or flowers? No, this is another hedge, isn't it? Spot, okay. So this, and then between here, I think I'm going to go with another plant petition. But it's going to be this one, so it's not the flowery one or the brick one, it's this sort of ivy one. And there we go. Right, wheat field. All the way to the edge, maybe? Maybe. Couple of wheat fields. And I did try to use this flooring. I don't know if it'll look very good when I'm done. I'm not very used to using this kind of flooring. I'm used to using more of a natural rather than a more, I guess, I don't know, it's like a tile, I suppose. I'm gonna give it a go. It might not look the best, but oh well. I'm gonna attempt to do a sort of like a city one day. It might not be today, but yes, that is the plan. This is the only large tree I have left, so it's gonna be an apple tree. And then on either side, a couple of these windflowers. So let's see how this looks from the floor below. and across the bridge. And I'm not sure if it's going to be even visible with this camera mode, but I thought I'd just have a quick look to see what I thought. And it looks nice. You can't see too much, honestly. You certainly cannot see the museum up there until I come around this corner anyway. But that looks fine. Let's check the other corner. And here is the other corner. I'm sorry if it's really close. This camera mode is very close, and I'm struggling a little bit. Anyway, I think that looks fine. I like this little area here. So you can just about see there's that gap there. Right, in case it's making you feel quite poorly, let's go back to this camera view. And I guess I'm going to tackle my corners first, since I already made a start when I made this down below. So that's grand. I can work on that. And I guess I'll do this corner before, I guess, finishing up with this centre bit. And that will be the build, I suppose. So, let's see. I guess I want maybe some more stone fencing back here. So, 2, or should I go? Let's go to here and then swap to the wooden one, the country one. Maybe even oops, no, not like that. I might even turn this way and then here, since I don't really want to be able to go back there. I might do the same on this side. So and like this. I don't know what I'm doing over here yet. I'll get back to that later, but I just want that area to be kind of blocked off. Right, I'm gonna go a bush here, and I don't have any, followed by a tree here, which I do have one, but I should probably get a few more. I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back after stuffing my pockets with everything that I had on hand, so let's hope that's enough to do this area. So back over here where I was talking about, let's throw down a holly bush in the corner, followed by a apple tree again, just to add a little bit more colour, I guess, to the area, because I do like the pop of colour that they do sort of provide. And I did pick up another, hopefully it's not too much, another plant petition. I've got some down here as well, so maybe it is a bit much, but then again, it's not a very sort of like visible area, I suppose. I then want to throw down a flower bed in this central area, and let's see, do I want to put a fence opposite, or will that block off this area too much? Just like that, maybe? I think that looks okay. Let's see if I can pull this back though. And I can. Yes, why not? Why not? That looks okay. Right, I wanted another bush here. And even though I've used a lot, I guess I'll go with another blue hydrangea. I'm going to go with another wheat field, because of course I am. And that will do for this corner here. Since I want to do some fencing on the corners, I did pick up this wedding fencing. I've not used it yet. I think it looks okay, and I think it does kind of look a bit museum-y, so that's why I picked it up here for this sort of like this corner area. Hopefully that looks okay. I am, however, going to use some hedges to completely box off this area and box off it almost entirely, because I'm going to put some trees in this sort of space here. It is maybe a bit much, but I don't know. I can always change it if I don't like it later. And I've not used any of these cedar trees, so I guess I'm going to put them kind of at the foreground here. Since, yeah, I've not really used any cedar trees. I need to use a bit more. I realised only now that I've kind of neglected to use any cedar trees at all. For the majority of this build, I think those are the first ones I put down, so oh well. And next time I'll try and use them a bit earlier on, since I don't really fancy going back to run back and forth and try and fill in the spaces. But hopefully this will do for their sort of like use. And with that, that is the last one there. I think they're not too large. They are very, I don't know, sort of like intimidating. But that's okay. That looks fine. Right, over here, what am I going to do? I guess I'll get out some hedges. Just to sort of, oops, I didn't mean to do that. What did I do on this side again? Some stone. Maybe I'll do some stone instead. So it's not exactly the same, but it's kind of close-ish to the other side. And then I'm going to put some flowers in this corner. There's some weeds back there, but that's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. Maybe a wheat field in this space in front of me. Just the one space though, if you won't mind. A hedge here, so a Camilla will do just fine. And a tree here. And should I go with an orange tree? Actually, is it a large tree do I have? It's a nursery. Okay, so I don't really want to use that tree. Let's go with just a normal tree then. And I did pick up a bench to go on this side, so let's just throw that straight down and push it back a little bit so it's up against the tree there, because I put it there. I suppose that's fine also, so maybe I'll keep it there. Let's add some more country fencing, and I think just here. I might even, I was going to say do it on that side as well, but I guess I'm kind of avoiding that. Yes, I'm going to avoid that because I'm going to put lots of, do I want some fencing here? I'm still thinking about it. Maybe just the one. Hopefully that's not too much. Right, let's get out my shovel. Fill in this spot first, so I'm going to go with a hydrangea. That looks okay. I'm happy with that. This can be a tree. Is that the last tree I have? The only tree I've got, I think, is that small one, so I suppose this works just fine. I can hide the sapling behind it directly, so that will do. That's not quite what I intended to do, but that works out. That's fine. A wheat field there to hide the sort of jump area, and then maybe even a diagonal one or a half tile place one there, just like that. And then a couple of, this is a flower spot, so I guess like that. Am I going to leave this bare? Some flowers are definitely going to spawn there if I do, so let's put down a custom design of some sort. I don't know what though. Would this look weird? A little bit. I think it would make more sense sort of here. And then I might just go ahead and put down a transparent one in front of here, just to stop anything from growing. Right, I have 2 of these spots left. A little bit of fencing to do, and I think I'm basically done. So how long did that take? Just about an hour for me to get everything actually slapped down after doing all my planning. Like I said, this is long overdue. This did take me a long time to sort of plan out. I really wasn't feeling it at all, so I'm glad that I'm more or less happy now that it's actually on the ground. I don't think that's where I wanted it. I think I want it a bit closer. Yes. And let's see. I think that will do. So that is my build for today. I still have a lot more I want to do on this island, obviously. It's only about halfway done. I really need to hurry up. Let's look at it on the map. I've kind of done everything on the left hand side of the map most of the centre, but not all the centre, and hardly anything on the right hand side. So as you can see, about halfway done, if not slightly more halfway. But yeah, I am working on this side, and I like where it's going. I needed to stop doing it so that I could concentrate on actually doing a build view on camera, since it was taking forever. And finally I kind of feel like I'm back in the swing of things, so hopefully the next one will come out quite a bit sooner than it's taken me to do this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I'll see you next time. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say. Sorry about that. I hope you did like it. But thank you, and I'll see you next time. To remember, MumsyWord. Goodbye.